Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA corporate executive turned anchor person, now a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders create deep connects and meaningful relationships in their organizations. And today I want to talk about disparity in the treatment of women leaders. If you like this video, you find it purposeful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So where did this come up from? I was talking to a very senior leader of a woman leader of a top-notch organization based out of India, outside of India. And she was sharing with me how there is a huge disparity when it comes to treating women leaders on the same pedestal as the male leaders, and whether it is about objectifying women, whether it is about involving them in an assignment or a venture just to show gender diversity, or whether it is about treating them vis-a-vis male leaders. So there is a disparity, and that surely has an impact on women leaders. And impact ranges from self-doubt, imposter syndrome, to frustration, maybe somewhere depression, because you just go on and on with your own perspective, belief, and this is how it is happening, this is not how it's supposed to be, and it goes on, right? Now this brings me to a very, very important point as I was thinking about it, is that when we talk about gender equality and something like this is happening, it may be happening. We know that, it's so deeply ingrained in our society somewhere, though we've come way forward. There's been a lot of progress. But two aspects I want to talk about here. Number one, what can we do about it? So, as a woman leader who is experiencing all of this, what can she really do about it? So, the first thing, after all, it's just a perspective that this is how I'm being treated. This is how there is a disparity. I'm not treated the same way, even though I am competent. So it's a perspective, right? You feel, you believe that this is how it is. You're viewing it in a certain light, through a certain lens. Now, how about taking responsibility? That, okay, this is what is happening to me. I take charge, and the choice to let it impact me in a certain way lies on me. So if I feel depressed, if I start doubting myself, that's a choice that I am making. What can I do? There is an alternative choice. And that alternative choice is, one, I can take it as an opportunity to look at myself. Maybe certain behaviors of mine, maybe certain attributes of me, certain actions of mine could be triggering that kind of a response. Maybe. Now, how can I really find out? So, can I really go ahead and have, a conversation around this with the person in context? Can I really set a context for this conversation? Let the other people know, the other person know that, this is where I'm coming from and why it is so important to me. And then having a conversation around it. Now, for all you know, that will give you the real things, real aspects, why the other person is behaving the way he is doing. So one is taking that responsibility versus just surrendering, oh, this is how it is, and being governed by your own beliefs. So how about taking that responsibility, And the other aspect that I wanted to talk about was that when we talk about equality and we talk about women leaders being treated the same way, and they are competent, what they bring to the table is amazing. Yes, by all means, we have enough and more examples of women leaders who've been heroic. Yeah, we all know that. But when we talk about equality, then that has to be everywhere. Then why do we talk about reservations or special treatment to women leaders uh, just because they are a certain gender? Then why not basis your competency, basis your power, basis what you bring to the table, basis your worth, just confront it. Why not bring it head on? Just go all out, right? And command that respect, and command that status, command that same stature, the same treatment. And if it is not being delivered, if it is not being given, then taking that responsibility that this doesn't work for me. So maybe setting your own boundaries. But I'm saying, whatever the experience, whatever is happening, taking that onus or the responsibility and figuring out. So how about doing that? So that was some certain things those were that were coming to my mind, and I would love for all the women leaders as well as male leaders to comment on this, to share your perspectives, because in all the organizations you would be I mean, there is a mix. So what is your experience and how do you deal with it when it comes to your organization, or when it comes to you specifically as a woman leader? Okay, so I would love to hear from you. And if you found this video meaningful, it was, it really added value to you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please do share what you feel about this. It's really important to bring out the different perspectives so that we know what the scenario is. Right? So thank you so much. Looking forward to hearing from you. I'm Aastha Tatia, helping corporate leaders create deep connects, meaningful relationships in their organizations through happiness coaching. Take care. Bye-bye.